Suppose you wish to fit a quadratic function to a dataset. The calculator can do this, and here's how. We're going to use the following dataset to demonstrate this procedure. We have the dataset right here. We're going to enter this data on the calculator, and by doing so, we hit Edit under the Stat button, and then we begin entering in the data values. The first number in each one of these ordered pairs will be in L1. These represent the x coordinates. And the second number in each one of these ordered pairs will be put into L2, and these represent the y coordinates. And after we get all of this data entered in, we'll be able to construct a quadratic function that will fit this data set the best way, mathematically speaking. Okay, now that we have all of the data entered in, we can go ahead and proceed with a least squares analysis using a quadratic. So we'll hit Stat, we'll go under Calc, and we're going to select QuadReg, quadratic regression. And we'll go ahead and tell it to use L1 as the X list, and then a comma, and then L2 as the Y list, and then a comma, and then we're going to hit the Vars button. We'll scroll over to YVars and select function. We're going to store the results in Y1. And here are the results. So we have our quadratic polynomial listed here, y equal ax squared plus bx plus c, standard form. The coefficient of x squared, the a value, is listed here at about 0.001. The coefficient of x is listed here at about negative 5.78 times 10 to the negative 4. So please pay attention to the scientific notation, because the calculator is going to display as many digits as possible, so sometimes scientific notation may appear. The constant term c is given at 0.183 approximately, and this r squared value is the coefficient of determination, and it gives us a numerical measure of how well our choice of function will actually fit the data. The closer this value is to 1, this is a good indication that we've chosen a good function to represent the behavior. So let's see a scatter plot of the data as well as the graph of our quadratic. So we'll hit second and y equals. We will go ahead and turn the stat plot on. We'll select the scatter plot, the first option there. The x list will be L1, the y list will be L2, and we'll use a box for the marks so we can easily see the data values on the window. Then we'll go ahead and hit zoom, and we'll select zoom stat to size up our window. And here we can see the data values, and we can see the quadratic polynomial also being graphed. And this is how you can do a quadratic regression on the TI-8384 calculators.